Please share the live, share the live, share the live. If you are out there, share the live. Let everybody know we're talking about it today. We're going to get into it today. We're going to get into it today, baby. You see the thumbnail. You see the thumbnail. Trump has some good news. If you are one of the 10 million folks right now, this is nighttime. Miss Gwendolyn, good evening. You're supposed to be asleep. This news might make you mad, Miss Gwendolyn. If you in America, you're supposed to be asleep. We got some good news for the 10 million expats of us living outside. Trump announced some news, whether you like Trump or not. Finally, a tax break just for Black people. Passport bros, passport girls. We're going to talk about it today. We're going to get into it this afternoon. You guys saw the thumbnail. We're getting into Trump has announced that for expats, Americans, if you want to leave America and go live abroad, or you can run your company, you can live in the Bahamas, or Jamaica, or London, or England, the Philippines Islands, Ghana. Trump said you're going to be tax-free. He going to give a tax break to 10 million Americans living abroad. So you guys, we're going to get into this. We're going to talk about Trump, his new commercial. Got a couple more weeks. How are folks doing? How you feeling? Share the live, please. We got a countdown. We'll be right back, you guys. Grab a snack, grab your coffee, your Black Waters coffee, and come right on back, you guys. Countdown. It's a few minutes, baby. I'll see you back.
Head to toe, let your whole body talk.
2 Grammys Chinese, red carpet TV, valet my limousine. Box office sweetie, and Oscar nominee. Now watch me snatch trophies.
Woo! Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe, let your whole body talk. Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe, let your whole body talk.
Walk, now walk. Walk, now walk. Stroll down the runway, another payday, cover of magazine. And when they see me, they wanna be me. I am the fantasy.
Woo! Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe, let your whole body talk. Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe, let your whole body talk. Bump and bump it, bump it and bump, bump it, bump.
Success is for everyone. You're special. You're live on the set with Kareem Jackson. Kareem Jackson is here. Turn your dreams into reality. Remember, baby, success is for everyone. Live on the set. New shows weekly.
Hey, you guys, Kareem Jackson live on the set. You guys, we're going to get right into this today because we got some hot stuff today, and I don't want to waste no damn time. You guys, first of all, if you're living abroad, 10 million people live abroad, you guys. 10 million Americans are living outside the United States. About 250,000 here in the Philippines where I'm at right now, live on the set with you for Coffee and Kareem. You guys, Trump, Trump is telling y'all he's going to give expat Americans no taxes, you guys, no double taxation. They're going to stop. If he's elected, he's going to stop taxing 10 million voting Americans, you guys. Check out this video.
To all my fellow Americans living abroad, I need you to join me right now in saving our country. Our country is in very serious trouble. You have to make sure that you are registered and you are going to vote, because I'm going to take very good care of you. I'm going to take care of our nation. We're in a failing nation, and we're going to bring it back, and we're going to bring it back strong. Once and for all, I'm going to end double taxation on our overseas citizens. You've been wanting this for years, and nobody has listened to you, and you deserve it, and I'm going to do it. It's the right thing to do, And no American leader has ever been willing to stand up and commit to you the way that I have on many things. But this is a very important element for your safety, security, and frankly, for your wallet. But I'm not like everyone else. I get things done. When I say it, I get things done. So I'm going to get this done for you. It's a big one. Ending double taxation. And you are going to be very happy when I'm back in office and get it done for you. So I need you to get out and vote. Cast your vote today. Remember, we're in a failing nation. It's a nation in decline. I'm going to turn it around. Don't wait to vote. Make sure you're registered and cast your vote as soon as you can. God bless you and God bless our beautiful country. Thank you very much.
You know damn well that is amazing. I'm trying to hold back my excitement, but I'm trying to, y'all. 10 million or so Americans live outside the United States. If it was tax-free to live outside the United States, do you know there'd be no reason for anybody in America that's doing online business, outsourcing, consulting, anything digital, anything creative, and with all the robots, you guys, many folks are going to be looking to downsize their life anyway. They're going to be looking to figure out ways for them to say, hey, how can I lower my cost of living? Taxes in America, you guys, for you guys who do not know this, are around 50% or more. If you're a celebrity and you're living abroad, but you're working online, you're doing movies all over the world, this can be crazy for you. Now, you got to be living outside the States. He hasn't specified, you know how he is. He ain't said really what all it is. But if you guys heard him, no double taxation for American citizens living outside the United States. Do you know how much? I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work. And I've been saying this for so long that you guys have got to talk to expats. Expats are the true and the new swing state. Expats, there's 10 million or so, and expats vote. The absentee ballot, you guys hear, vote. Many of them don't care. They're not engaged. I'm going to tell you this too. No one's talking about this, but he specifically was talking about this at a black voter type event. They all know the passport bros, passport sisters, you guys. They all know black folks are the new men leaving and women leaving, going abroad, especially women who are working online, doing consulting, selling Avon, fashion designers, celebrities, media guys like me. You guys, I don't know if he's talking to black folks or not, but I'm gonna tell you, a lot of black folks right now, a lot of minorities, a lot of Americans, black folks are the ones really pushing for this right now because they're new and living abroad and they're seeing this double taxation thing and they're not liking it. And white folks, the majority of people abroad, the 10 million, you know it's like white folks, like 80%, 90% white folks, you guys. So white folks are the quiet killer because they may not say nothing, but they want this damn tax break. So you guys, I don't know what you think about this situation. I don't know how you feel about it, but we're going to get into this today. So grab your Black Wellness coffee, you guys, and grab a snack and come right on back. Black Wellness coffee, you guys, always the best one. But you guys, grab a snack. We're going to come back and talk about, are you voting for Trump because of this?
Time, people, you're live on the set with Kareem Jackson. Go grab a snack and come on back.
We can now project the winner of the presidential race. Donald Trump wins the presidency. What started off as unlikely, impossible, is now reality.
I will fight for you with every breath in my body, and I will never, ever let you down.
We have a president who actually fulfilled the promises he made during the campaign. Securing the border to foreign policy.
He now has a record as president that's pretty damn impressive.
Breaking news comes out of Palm
The
Beach,
FBI
Florida.
has executed an unprecedented search warrant at President Donald Trump's
Against the
Mar-a-Lago
former
estate.
president has both sides of the political aisle up
Is
in
a
arms.
dangerous and unstable moment in American history.
The Justice Department has just indicted former President Donald Trump.
7 years. They hated him, they targeted him, they hunted him.
This is the epitome of the abuse of the prosecutorial power to preempt political decisions.
I never thought anything like this could happen in America. The only crime that I have committed is to fearlessly defend our nation from those who seek to destroy it. The more that a broken system tells you that you're wrong, the more certain you should be that you must keep pushing ahead. They want to take away my freedom because I will never let them take away your freedom. They want to silence me because I will never let them silence you. They're not coming after me, they're coming after you, and I just happen to be standing in their way, and I will never be moving. On November 5th, 2024, justice will be done. We will take back our country, and we will make America great again. America will always rise to every challenge and overcome every danger.
Donald Trump seems to always get stronger when challenged. These types of things, I think, give him strength.
When I'm reelected, I will totally obliterate the deep state. As long as we have pride in our beliefs, courage in our convictions, and faith in our God, then we will not fail.
Hello guys, my name is Rob, and you see foreign television, commercials, TikTok, etc. And I am now working with the Philippines Magazine International, aka PH Mag. I'm a former performer, host, brand ambassador, and content creator. We are in the Philippines, baby, and I'm proud to share this amazing Black Wellness Freedom Blend. If you guys are one of those amazing ultimate Philippine affiliates, you guys, if you want to be a brand ambassador, hit me up. Because Black Wellness Freedom Blend is available right now. It's hazelnut, it's goodness, it's beautiful, all natural, and all wonderful. Philippine farm, hand roasted and hand picked. Black Wellness is a Filipino farm fresh and hand picked by Filipino farmers. This is hand ground, hand roasted goodness. It's healthy, you guys. It's great. So easy. It's so smooth. You can drink it black like how it's supposed to be. That's a healthy way for you to boost your immune system, to boost your semen, to boost your great antioxidants. Okay, grab you some of this, you guys. Health is a big deal right now, and we're proud to announce that. It is now available in the Philippines nationwide. Some of this wellness in every single drop. We have two flavors right now, the hazelnut and baraka blend. We all this is it. With every zip, we help a Filipino farmer. Contact us now, www.thephilippinesmagazine.com or call us 0910-090-2447. Available in the Philippines, you guys. I'm on a wellness journey, cleansing myself and starting all new me. Oh, Black Wellness Freedom Blend is helping me. Let's get you some of this Black Wellness, you guys, nationwide in the Philippines. Black Wellness Freedom Blend coffee. Be one of our sellers now. Contact us again, www.thephilippinesmagazine.com or call us 0910-090-2447. Run my food, guys, yo.
Three, two, one. We are live. Hello, world. Success is for everyone, baby. You're live on the set with Kareem Jackson. Yes, let's go.
If you guys are in America right now, I see some of you guys watching. I feel bad for you because you're in America right now. You're supposed to be asleep. But you're probably an entrepreneur, living your dream, building your stuff. And so, I mean, this might make you a little bit sad. But Trump, whether you like him or not, whoever you're voting for, I'm just here to tell you, I'm not saying who I'm voting for or who you should vote for. but I wonder about all the expats, 10 million of us. If you're watching, Trump is talking about giving us no taxes for expats. Now, of course, you guys know this news is not meant for black folks. It ain't meant for us. Most expats are white, and most expats, say, are conservative. But I'll tell you something. Attention, all Americans, citizens abroad. End of double taxation on U.S. citizens is near. Donald Trump. Okay, because Trump, you guys, if you just tuned in right now live on the set, I'm glad that you guys are here. I'm Kareem Jackson. Trump vows to end double taxation for Americans, you guys living abroad, and U.S. citizens overseas. The expat swing vote is real, you guys. Y'all, it's real. I've been telling you that they have got to notice expats. 10 million plus, 500,000 Americans waiting on their passports, you guys. You guys, we need to talk about something really quick, whether you're black, white, Republican, Democrat or not. I'm glad to see the government of America. They are putting it on the ballot. They're finally recognizing all of us out here wondering why the hell are we double taxed? This is a big deal. Donald Trump is just the one that dropped this. It's a big ass bombshell. It came from him. I mean, Kamala, come on, girl, keep up. But this is going to shake up the 2024 campaign, you guys, because at the end of the day, it ain't black folks. It ain't liberals. It ain't a lot of us out here living. It's white folks, conservatives, Republicans, especially for those of us, you guys, living that good life, expat life, you guys. Trump, he just made a bold move that could get a lot of attention for a lot of expats that don't necessarily look like me, that maybe wasn't even going to vote, but now they might think about it. He just made a bold move, you guys, that could flip the whole game, at least for the expat, 10 million community abroad. Because honestly, I would tell you this. It might be one of the smartest political plays we've seen in many years. Whether he wins or not, now we have been showcased. They see us. Because let me put this in perspective for you guys, okay? When we're talking about expats, we're talking about 10 million or so U.S. citizens, you guys, expats living abroad, and they vote. Most of them can vote. Can't have a passport if you can't vote, usually. You know what I'm saying? And usually they kind of vote. And mind you, if it happens, this could just be a small group. The 10 million could be small because making noise from overseas, that's a serious, serious situation. People are really paying attention to. Let me tell you something. Here, there are about U.S. cities and states, like expats equal U.S. cities and states. Okay, let me break it down for you really quick. The 10 million expats is like Michigan. Yeah, Michigan, okay? Let's say that Michigan has about 10 million people. So imagine Michigan, okay? And then you think about like, all them folks, they just had got the houses and lost their lives. North Carolina, picture all of North Carolina, you guys, stepping up to the plate and saying, we're going to vote right now. The entire Carolinas. That's the expat vote, you guys. All the drama you hear at the ballot boxes, the racism, and all the things you hear in Georgia. Georgia is the size of the expat vote, y'all. And if this happens and it goes through, it's not about us that are already doing it. A lot of Americans are going to be like, wait a second. Let me get a tax break for leaving and going abroad. That number will double. There'll be double Americans living abroad if this ever goes through. Georgia, you guys, good old Georgia, you guys know about them? They got about 10.5 million people in Georgia. So imagine Georgia. Okay, liberals. Los Angeles metro area, the metro, not everybody, but Los Angeles metro. That's the size. We all know LA's metro area, you guys. It's got about 10 million folks in it. Liberals, hello. That is what represents the expat vote. It's serious. And so everyone, they're getting the perspective. And one thing you see, if you don't think Trump, or y'all call him dumb, whatever the fuck you want to say. I'm sorry, I wasn't supposed to cuss. It's the first one. I apologize. But no matter what you want to say, he's not dumb. Not dumb. You guys understand the absentee ballots they coming from the beach in Thailand, the Philippines, the expat voting power. These people are all absentee ballots. All your military abroad, they're voting absentee. You want to know the Midwest? I give you 10 million folks. Chicago, the metro area of Chicago, about 9.5 million. Chicago, everyone knows Chicago. Imagine all of Chicago is 9.5, only 9.5. So many of us, you guys, abroad, we're still holding it down. We still pay attention to politics. We're probably more political than anybody else because when we go back home, we see how things are messed up. We know how things could be. We left for a reason. So Chi-Town represents less than the expat vote. So next time you guys hear about someone saying that the expat vote doesn't matter, you know it does now. I want to remind them we're rolling. Trump has noticed. It may not be the candidate that you want to notice. It may not matter to you, but the American government, they finally notice. And the United States and all the metro areas, you guys, it's a real swing situation out in the expat streets. And if this does go through, let's dive into it really quick, you guys. If it does go through, or even if Trump does not win and Kamala, so next time she has to bump her game maybe and it has to be on the ballots, or they do something in general, Trump's pledge, no more double taxation. You guys, more and more people will be coming out here, leaving the States. It'll make more financial sense because, first of all, let's get straight to the point. Trump came out recently with a major promise. And for him to really direct it at expats directly. And I'm telling you guys, most expats are not black men like me. Most expats are white, older people and couples. Africa, Mexico, the Philippines, Thailand. You go to the beach, it's whitey tighty. He's not talking to me. I'm just here to deliver and talk about it because it was some good news. And why I want to bring it up is because I wanted to talk about it because I saw it on O'Shea Duke Jackson. O'Shea, a plug. You guys, this brother O'Shea Duke Jackson, you guys, if you guys not following him, follow him. He's funny as can be, y'all. He's funny. And he is political, man. It's kind of a young brother. I'm not, I assume he's younger than me. We black don't crack, so you never know. But he act like young. He be hopping around like he's younger than me. But he's always on point. He's on the pulse of black exodus, especially for black men, the passport bros and all that vibe. What Trump is doing does not necessarily just affect 10 million expats like him and the people that he represents. You put the thumbnails up there? Okay, yeah, you guys go to his channel, you guys, O'Shea Duke Jackson, follow him. He's funny. His edits are the bomb. If you guys are around and if you guys are not noticing this man, he is totally, you guys are missing it. Do not sleep on brother O'Shea. He is a Jackson, so please, I support all the Jacksons. But this, you guys, is not about just the Philippines and expats. My channel goes all over the place. At the end of the day, you guys, this could double the amount of expats. Philippines, that's why this is live in the Philippines during their time. We're awake. We're talking to expats who are abroad. Right now, it's about, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock? Oh, I'm sorry. It's 4:20 right now, you guys, in the afternoon, in the Philippines, in Asia. So we're getting for that early drive, at home. It's raining too. Typhoon's coming. So we wanted to get the show out a little early today. But my point was we're talking to expats to let you understand this might be the time you want to pay attention. Whether you're talking about, Democrats abroad, you guys talking about the Republicans International, or you're independent, whatever you are, I just want to let you know they're thinking about us, they're noticing us, and if this goes through or if it doesn't go through, a lot of folks are going to be paying attention to what does that mean? What does he mean a tax break for people living abroad? And I'm giving you the numbers about 10 million people. But understand, this is great for tourism. This is great for business. and it directly is something that will affect a lot of black men, a lot of black women. I'm not saying vote. I'm just saying get excited and be happy that someone has noticed us. Forget who the messenger is, but someone has noticed us. Because in the day, the Philippines alone has about 250,000 Americans living in the Philippines. There's 250,000 Americans right now in the Philippines that would benefit from this right now. And whether it might be something where we need to push it. If you believe in Kamala, that's up to you. That's great. I'm leaning towards a female a little bit too. I'm still kind of undecided. I got about 2 weeks. If you're an American, you need to ask the question because now it's something that needs to be pushed out to Kamala. Like, hey, sister, U.S. expats, we're the folks out here that are casting absentee ballots. We're the ones that pretty much usually vote early. We're the ones that election night, we're the ones that keep you up. It's the new swing thing, and it's black, it's white, it's old, it's young. A lot of folks are leaving right now because we're the ones who finally have been noticed that we're the new flip. We can flip an election. If you don't do it this time, you know for next time, expats out there, great news for you. I just want to update you. I want to bring it to you. I didn't want to have a whole long show. I just want to say expat truth, you guys. A little expat truth for you is that seemingly, at least seemingly, it looks like most expats, you guys, even in the Philippines, this is why I'm telling you this is a very nonpartisan episode. Most expats, you guys, they lean towards the right. You know? So it is kind of Trump knows who he's talking to. But I wanted to say that regardless of politics or any affiliation you may have, this kind of inherently, we got to agree that U.S. has issues, and we need to help them to change. We need to show them how it is out here, why we're leaving, the racism, the stress, the food, the politics. Hence why they left the U.S., why we leave in the first place. And for Trump to be the one, and he knew when he said it, he said, ain't no politician ever look at y'all. He's right. He's correct. He's right. Because additionally to all of that, there's many, many, many people who escape the United States because of discrimination too, because of racism. They don't want to tolerate it anymore. Quality of life. They're looking for those traditional standards. There's even white couples and black couples. Everybody that leaves America is not single. So that being said, you guys, the folks, he's talking to us. I don't know what you feel about it. I don't know where you lean. I just wanted to make sure that I updated you and let you know that he's talking to us. Expats. O'Shea Jackson. Can you play O'Shea Jackson a little bit? You can't play it? I was gonna give you guys a little taste of his episode because he was mainly talking. You got to check it out for yourself. Maybe I'll put a link eventually in the comments or somewhere. But you guys, he's talking to us. Manuel, brother Manny, I'm glad you're watching. Expats, brother Manny, shout out to you. You guys have seen Manny at his birthday party. We're at this fabulous mansion back in the day. But you guys, Manny, they trying to give Americans. Oh, Manny, by the fact, Manny, you are an accountant. You are CPA. That's how you became so successful. Could you imagine if all the 250,000 American expats in the Philippines had no taxes all of a sudden? They could buy more condos and everything. They could live better. They could hire more staff. They could have. Could you imagine? I wonder if that pertains to like diplomats and military and teachers and God. Could you imagine? Because the whole double taxation issue, and man, it's right up your alley, Manny, because I know you're into accounting. That is a huge pain point for many, many expats, especially if you make money the traditional ways. Especially now they're trying to go digital too, right? And especially if you're living and working for a Western or non-company, like it's hard, and it's a lot. You're making more, you're living better, so you really don't notice it always, but it's a lot. Because just trying to enjoy your retirement, if you're retired, and then the IRS is still coming for your money, those are folks that I feel bad for. It's not folks like me. It's the retired ones. Trump's eat more could mean real economic, like overnight relief for many older Americans, no matter what color you are abroad right now. And he's making a clear bid for their ballots, you guys. I'm going to tell you something. This is the situation that now you're going to start noticing. It's on the radar for every retiree in America to start thinking, wait a second, I can go abroad. So I'm just got to tell you, I played the video. You guys have been asking me to get it out here to you. The expat military vote, you guys, another key to the election. He's appealing to that. I was in the military for a hot minute. A lot of us were. You know, all the Navy Federal, customers, they would love that. So I'm just sitting there. I don't know if you guys have any comments, what you guys thinking about that. You guys are Trumpers out there. I know that you're very happy about this because I will say that many other people, like I said, they're right wingers, so they're very happy about this. I don't know how they feel. I haven't heard anyone say anything anyway. This happened actually a little bit ago, but now that they're getting to the nitty gritty. But Julius, to be fair, you guys out there, I'm gonna end the show. We're almost done, you guys. But I want to play Miss Kamala Harris commercial just to be fair to the Democrats, you guys. We got a little freedom up in here too. So you guys grab some more of that Black Wellness coffee, grab a snack, and come right on meals really quick, you guys, and grab some of that wellness coffee.
Good time, people. You're live on the set with Kareem Jackson. Go grab a snack and come on back.
In this election, we each face a question. What kind of country do we want to live in? There are some people who think we should be a country of chaos, of fear, of hate. But us, we choose something different. We choose freedom. The freedom not just to get by, but get ahead. The freedom to be safe from gun violence. The freedom to make decisions about your own body. We choose a future where no child lives in poverty, where we can all afford health care, where no one is above the law. We believe in the promise of America, and we're ready to fight for it. Because when we fight, we win. So join us. Go to KamalaHarris.com and let's get to work.
I'ma keep on running cause the winner don't quit on themselves.
Hey, you guys, good morning. You guys, we're in the Philippines right now. I'm going to tell you this right now. We're in the Philippines drinking this coffee and waking up to my Black Wellness Freedom Blend. This right here, you guys, is how you start your day. It's not just coffee, you guys. It's smooth, hazelnut goodness, hand-picked in the Philippines, all natural. It's healthy. It's hand-picked in the Philippines, you guys. And you know it's smooth. It's so fucking smooth. You don't need sugar to actually drink it. It flows in every single slip. So you guys ready to join me in my coffee wellness revolution? Join me, you guys. Support local farmers at Black Wellness Coffee. You guys, the PhilippinesMagazine.com/Black Wellness Coffee. You guys, get you some of this goodness right now.
Three, 2, 1. We are live. Hello, world. Success is for everyone, baby. You're live on the set with Kareem Jackson. Yes, let's go.
Welcome back, guys. I wanted to just make sure that I said a little freedom and shows you a little camera. We want to be fair to everybody. Everybody watches Kareem Jackson live on the set. But Expats, Democrats, you need to, the Democrats need to pay attention to expats. You need to pay attention, y'all. You need to get some Black Wellness coffee too, by the way. The Philippines Magazine, thanks for this support, you guys. If you got coffee, you guys, when you go somewhere, ask if they got coffee, real coffee. Coffee is amazing for you. It helps you out. It's very healthy. It kills about 24, 25, 30 illnesses, you guys, like high blood pressure, like constipation, like stress, low sperm count. Real coffee without pesticides and all that, like the ones that we get for the studio, the Black Wellness blend that's on Farm Fresh in the Philippines, you guys, this stuff is amazing. So, you guys, Democrats have got to wake up. The Democrats have got to step up their game because they could lose the big game, you guys. I don't understand, and they could lose big time right now. Making headlines with promises. Democrats, you've been relatively quiet. You should have made this promise to expats. How do you let Trump trump you about an expat issue when all of y'all are pretty much mixed immigrant families? You let these guys, this group trying to mobilize abroad. They're mobilizing abroad, Democrats. And you have Democrats abroad, same as Republicans International. They're out here working, going to get these expats vote. This was an outreach that Trump said. He said it as an outreach to get expats engaged when Trump is speaking directly to our wallets. Y'all, and most expats are white. If you're curious about what the Democrats are doing right now, for us, you can check out their platform. You can go ahead and go to the Democrats. You can check out the platform, Democrats Abroad. I think it's .org, you guys. But the Democrats abroad don't do much. I know in the Philippines, they don't really do much. There's no budget. There's nothing for them. No president is reaching out to them. No one is talking to Democrats abroad. I've not heard Kamala interview with any Democrats abroad organization. So the question remains, will there be policies and things like that enough to keep these absentee ballots, you guys? Because the Republicans, the right-wingers, the ones that are kind of in the middle undecided, Black expat truth, you guys, passport bro truth. There isn't really an exact number of readily available people. We don't know how many U.S. expats are Black. They don't really, we know there's a lot. And it's a growing community. We know it more than that, because remember, they count the numbers after we already have seen Tyrone and the Dominican Republic and Mexico. They count the numbers afterwards. I'll tell you this. I estimate that Black Americans make up about a big, significant, growing portion, you guys, of the U.S. expat community at large. I bet you it's 10% of some. I'd be 20% if you include ladies now. You look at the whole general population of Americans, it's Black and white expats. There's not many other Americans that travel as much as we do, those Black and white. So they're talking to Black folks, about 13, 15%, say, overall, of the American population. So they're the same thing as about the expats. If we apply that percentage, you guys, to 10 million Americans living abroad, so we're looking like 1.3, 1.5 million Black American expats. Democrats, you missed this one. This should have been your announcement. Of course, you guys, the exact number, of course, no one knows it. Especially if they vote or not, who knows? It varies depending on all these factors and locations and economic situations and opportunities, social mobility. But Black Americans have been increasingly, you guys, have been growing in numbers, moving, not just traveling and visiting, moving abroad. Ghana, hello. South Africa, hello. Dominican Republic, Colombia, Mexico, the Philippines. You hear it all the time. No one's politically attracted. No one, politicians ever talk to the passport bro as the Black ones, but Trump talks to the passport bro as the white ones. Expat, it means Europe, you guys, Asia, including the Philippines, but you guys, Africa, Latin America, those are all places where expats are. Now it's the first president that's talking to these people. And remember, they leave for lower cost of living, you guys. relief from like to systemic stuff. Business people, Trump and them may live in America, but many business people, they move abroad because of red tape, regulation. It ain't, remember, most expats are white folks, y'all. Racism and everything, that's our issue. But they might leave because of high crime rates. So the rise of movements like the Passport Bros, which you guys do know about, but there's passport couples, there's passport women, there's passport families, there's Blexit. There's a lot of groups, you guys. He's talking to a huge demographic, actually. Black Americans seeking opportunities and peace and love abroad and relationships, traditional women. That's who Trump is talking to directly. How could you miss this, Democrat? So while the numbers aren't like fully documented, so apparently you must be missing something. You don't know how many specific Black expats, but you know it's a growing thing. The expat community at large, even the white folks, you guys, is growing all around the world. And for Democrats to miss this one, bad marketing. Because on the other side, you guys, Republican International has been making noise. They've been knocking on doors. They've been rallying, supporting Trump's agenda, and they got him to do this dang video. That's Republicans International, you guys. If you want to dive into what they're doing, how they're getting stuff, I can give you the inside information, you guys, because I've been asked to be presidents and then whatever, but chairman of both of them before out here in these expat streets. It's just free. I couldn't do no free work, but so I couldn't do it. But you guys, you guys, check them out, Republicans overseas. Check out republicansinternational.org. I think you can Google it. But they got to Trump. They got him to talk about expat life. He's thrown it out there as a deciding factor in the 2024 election. Look, you guys, it's no secret living abroad gives you a whole new perspective on what it means to be an American. You appreciate being American more when you travel globally. And I don't mean just to Mexico or Canada. I mean travel, like get away. Because you see how much we do for other people, the connection. But we're still U.S. citizens. Passports, the right to vote. And mind you, it's not just about expats. The American Nike brands, all the American brands, Facebook, Google, anything you think about, McDonald's, Pancake House, are all over the world. This is a big deal. This is a big deal. This is a global situation. We got some articles for expats, you guys. There's some links I'll put you in the Philippines Magazine. You need to read this. This is a big deal. And for Democrats to miss this, you guys, because as an absentee ballot myself, as these ballots roll out, I'm sure the folks are already sending theirs in. You guys, this is going to keep you guys up all night. He going to want to wait for all the absentee ballots because they don't think it's going to be his. When they roll in from all over the globe, you guys, election day, election night, election overnight, election post-election morning, don't be surprised when you hear that the vote was close and that those deciding ballots that made the difference, especially for Trump beating somebody maybe, was millions of us abroad. He's got a solid in that. And Democrats, you miss this. How much money are we talking about? Think about this. People know a clear number right now of what this means to them. The same as rich folks know inheritance tax, and they know sales and tax and employment tax and dividends and loans and how loans aren't taxed. They know this part. Expats know that stuff. So the exact amount of taxes paid annually by the U.S. citizens living abroad can be tricky to pinpoint. But here's what I do know. as being an expat for over a decade, having my passport since I was 8 years old, I know the tax obligation in the US for expats, especially white expats, because they usually got corporate jobs. Like, remember, they white folks. They got 401ks and stuff. They getting dividend checks and royalty checks and double retirement checks. Y'all, they live all around, and the US requires them to do returns annually and report worldwide income. Trump has Trump Tower in the Philippines. Paris Hilton has a resort in the Philippines. They require that from them. They not just living abroad like a lot of us minorities are. They've chosen to be abroad because of the lifestyle and the cost of living specifically. So this means U.S. expats are obligated, especially the ones that have structured income, to file tax with the IRS in the U.S., even if they're living and working outside the United States, especially government workers, right? Diplomats, people like that, people who are working for these international companies that you hear about all over the world. So however many expats you guys are paying double taxes. Not to mention when they buy something back home or when they buy a plane ticket or whatever, they're paying double taxes, triple, quadruple taxes sometimes. That's what it really means to these people. I mean, you can Google it and get into it more. But remember, these are mainly white folks they're talking to. So they got the foreign earned income exclusion, FEE, IE thing, the 2023 thing. This allows for expats to exclude up to like $120,000 worth of foreign income. I'm one of those guys. I ain't never had to worry about that because I'm just now kind of coming close to that. But you don't need that much to live abroad. That's the whole point of living abroad. So most folks live abroad are trying to live a more simple life, so it flips around. But if you've already got income and you're living abroad, retirement income thing, these folks is who he's talking to. He ain't talking about vloggers, you guys. He ain't talking about like Instagram models, y'all. He ain't talking about teachers. He's talking about folks that have really got some money, which are most white expats. And they're living in these places and doing business and having resorts and businesses. And like, you see those guys online too. Couples usually. Maybe they have property back home still that they put on Airbnb. Maybe they have businesses back home that are paying them dividends. Okay, those people, you guys, mainly who he's talking about. And Democrats, you missed it. And I do see why, because a lot of those people, they're not Democrats. Yeah. A lot of them are not Democrats, or they're nothing. They don't claim either side, but they might lean a little right. Because I tell you this, there's a 2018 study. This is when I started really was like, okay, I'm done. I'm not going back to the States. The whole pandemic thing, right? That the IRS collects about $37 billion. This came out during the whole COVID thing. Because expats pay about $6.8 billion in taxes. The IRS collects about $37 billion annually from the combined of expats and foreign income related to international financial activity today. $37 billion. $37 billion. Could you imagine what these white folks would do with that? They'd buy businesses, invest. Every country would see a boost. It would literally $37 billion in disbursement that wasn't collected last year or the year before he won. It's serious, you guys. And for Democrats to miss this, remember, they're centralizing the bank system. They got the BRICS thing, right? All these numbers you can Google. Foreign bank accounts, you guys. Most foreign bank accounts have at least $10,000 in them. Most. You got, unlike most American savings accounts. Expats usually have nest egg. Remember, they're living better. They're not paying much money. There's money or assets sitting somewhere. They're investing in something. So now they would be able to get it all. Come on. This will make Americans want to leave, go live abroad for the tax break. The same as they move from California to Texas to Florida. This now they can go to Paris, the Philippines. This is huge, you guys. So anyway, calls for reform for this have always been a burden, you guys. The double taxable thing has always been an issue since the beginning of time. Remember, I'm young. Black folks, we're new at this. We knew Passport Bros. The black folks, we knew, we excited. We all over TikTok. This is our first time. We touching the ground in Africa like, oh my God, big home. This is new for us. But these white folks, this reform, this has been a big deal. And whether you like it or not, we got to give it applause. Give it applause, please. Republicans International, I don't care who wins, y'all, to get expat taxes on the ballot in 2024. I'm going to save that video. I don't care who wins. We're there. We're there. And I appreciate it. I just have to give, some credit where credit's due. Again, I want to thank O'Shea Duke Jackson for doing the video in the first place. And for those of you guys, I see a bunch of you guys who jumped on in here. Can you play the Trump video one more time real quick? Can you play it again? Can you do that? I'm going to play this video for you, you guys, one more time because I want to remind you of what went down and what it means to people. And I'm not trying to say that it's the one where Trump is saying the beginning one. Yeah. Or no, it can be the okay. You can do it. Guys, just jumped in here. I want to appreciate you guys being here for the live show. I'm glad you guys stayed here to the end. I want to put this into context because it is a big deal for about 10 million people out here that are going to see this in Google and replay. This is Trump's video where he's talking about what he's doing for the 10 million of us outside the United States. Can you play it? Watch this, you guys. I'll be right back, and I'm going to say goodbye, and I'll be done. Check this out, you guys.
To all my fellow Americans living abroad, I need you to join me right now in saving our country. Our country is in very serious trouble. You have to make sure that you are registered and you are going to vote because I'm going to take very good care of you. I'm going to take care of our nation. We're in a failing nation, and we're going to bring it back, and we're going to bring it back strong. Once and for all, I'm going to end double taxation on our overseas citizens. You've been wanting this for years, and nobody has listened to you, and you deserve it, and I'm going to do it. It's the right thing to do, and no American leader has ever been willing to stand up and commit to you the way that I have on many things, but this is a very important element for your safety, security, and frankly for your wallet. But I'm not like everyone else. I get things done. When I say it, I get things done. So I'm going to get this done for you. It's a big one, ending double taxation. And you are going to be very happy when I'm back in office and get it done for you. So I need you to get out and vote. Cast your vote today. Remember, we're in a failing nation. It's a nation in decline. I'm going to turn it around. Don't wait to vote. Make sure you're registered and cast your vote as soon as you can. God bless you, and God bless our beautiful country. Thank you very much.
Three, two, one. We are live. Hello, world. Success is for everyone, baby. You're live on the set with Kareem Jackson. Yes, let's go.
Okay, you guys. First of all, if you're Republican, Democrat, does not matter what you are, nonpartisan. You can go to democratsabroad, you guys.org, you guys. You can get all the information. You can check just check all your status, registration, all these things, you guys. I just want to say and give a shout out. I'm just happy for all the expats out there that have been fighting for this, have been talking about this, for all the folks that have been deciding where they can retire, where they can move their company, where they can live. And this was an issue. It's one of the first things most professional Americans who want to leave or have a business, the issues they have. So when I knew this was a big deal. I know that a lot of you may not be happy because of who delivered the message, but as expats, 10 million of us out there, you guys, we're just happy to be seen for the first time in history by a candidate. We are happy to be seen. We've been preaching about that on the show for years, you guys, about they need to pay attention. The Democrats abroad organization should be funded. They can't even afford stamps to market what they're doing. They can't even afford online advertising. But here's Republicans International have now gotten have now gotten an actual video from their candidate. It's a big deal. Big deal. Another applause again. Just I don't mind. Whether you like Republicans or not, y'all, big deal. Thank you. Thank you. And now there's so many black folks with passport bros and sisters and passport families and Blexit and all that, like I mentioned before. That now black folks, you want to know how he's seeping into the black community? You want to know how? There's somewhere around $37 billion every year that expats pay to the U.S. IRS. And you know that's probably double. Double. So you guys wondered how he was doing. This is how he's doing it. Because even if black folks don't really care, this affects 10 million voters, the size of Chicago, the size of LA, the size of the North Carolina. Come on, y'all. Democrats, you missed this one. So anyway, you guys, we're going to keep on updating these things. I like the election situation. We get into it. You may not believe it or not, but a lot of expats care about the politics. Remember, they left their whole country because of things, issues, and things like that back home. So actually, expats are a little bit more connected. So you guys, I want to thank you for being here. The expat vote, you guys, mark my word, don't be surprised if the expat vote keeps you up at night. Because, let me rephrase it, the absentee ballot keeps you up. And if you guys mark my word, if Trump doubles down as he always quadruples and down on things, and he pushes this issue, a lot of the expats, the 10 million, I bet you 8 million of them his way. Even a little bit. Even American, yes, even like British, European, white folks that are out here expats lean his way. They can't vote. A lot of Europeans, remember, a lot of black Americans who are expats lean to the right a little bit. They're usually kind of conservative a little bit. They're traditional a little bit. Even fiscally, they're usually entrepreneurs. So even if they didn't lean towards Trump necessarily, they may have leaned towards the Republican Party before Trump. Remember, many expats have expats for 10, 20, 30 years, people, voting every single election. They can vote on their local elections too, you guys. So before I do leave, you guys, I wanted to just remind you of some people, because I mentioned this and I want to remind you really quick. Because I think I'm not giving a perspective, because Passport Bros and the whole fun Instagram, TikTok, viral dating thing is exciting. But let me break this down for you really quick, for those of you that have not seen what Trump has done. First of all, the expat vote is the size of Chicago. Let's keep that. Georgia, Los Angeles. Keep that in mind. Expats are entrepreneurs. You're not an expat working at McDonald's. You're not an expat working at Tesla. You're not an expat working at some factory. You're not an expat driving a cab, driving a Uber, Most expats who live abroad are millionaires abroad. They call them passport rich. Just hear me out here, you guys. These are entrepreneurs who already lean right anyway. The new things is COVID, remember? Now there's Gcash, Cash App, PayPal, all these Venmo, right? So now you have this whole hundreds of thousands, white folks again, a lot of women, believe it or not, who have online income creators. We see you YouTubers, influencers, digital nomads. Are these bringing any bells on you guys? Content creators. This is who he's talking to. He ain't really talking to the folks just trying to find a good date or a pretty girl or a big booty and a smile. That's not who he's talking to. These are folks that, one, they're online. Two, they vote. And typically they maybe have not been engaged a lot because typically the Republican and the Democratic Party alike never funds expat organizations for voting, Republican or Democrat. They both suck. But now he's woken up this beast. Here we are talking about it on our show. We got to. Expats are also consultants, you guys. How do you think McDonald's, Jollibee, Fubu, Pancake, how do you think they get into these countries? When you hear all these people in Trump, they got all these billion, you hear all the billionaires who have properties in Russia and all this, and you hear about all these big influencers, but you might hearing about the other 9.9 million people who just got a regular old job as professor at a college. They're retired. They're consultants somewhere. Construction, contracting, business, IT, management, development, sales, big time sales, tourism itself. Authors, creators, producers are abroad. Then in COVID, if you remember this, and you guys are dealing with it in America right now, but if you remember, in COVID, America locked down late, but they locked down tight. And there was this big, huge rise in remote employees. And for those of you who are remote employees for US-based companies, but living abroad still, you've already traded the whole cubicle life. You could never go back. You didn't care about the tax. You was like, I don't care. I'm not going back. Now, and remember, if they can outsource from America to the Philippines, they can live in the Philippines and work for America. I'm just saying. You think the migrants are America? The next one's going to be the American migrants going all over the world, getting apartments, getting out of that tax loop, and living abroad, doing the same job the Filipinos is doing, Julie. They can take Filipino jobs. They're going to be you going to have all these white folks coming to the Philippines answering the phones because it's tax-free for them back home. That's usually why most expats who have career jobs don't leave. There's no tax benefit unless you have a business, unless you're a creator. But now, employees may benefit from this. A lot of expats, you guys, another one. Investors and property owners. A lot of American expats are investors, even the regular guy. Phil-ams, like if you see Filipino Americans or African Americans, when they're sending money back home to their countries, but they're American citizens, those people, they're also paying double taxes, y'all. Phil-ams. But Trump might abolish all that? Finally. Investors, you guys, you understand, we're just now getting in our community, the Black community, we're just waking up. Trump opened his tower before COVID in Manila. The big news back in the day was that he paid more in taxes in the Philippines than he paid in taxes in America. That was the news during the election. You may have forgot that part, but that was the whole thing. Duterte was the president at that time. Duterte got more money from Trump on taxes in the Philippines than Trump even paid in America taxes at all. You forget all these things. You get so stuck in your little cities and your little neighborhoods and your little areas, you forget. This is a big deal for a lot of people who are very connected, that do different things. And a lot of people out there that are wondering, how can they maintain their lives? And a lot of American people do know that if I could leave America and go live in Paris or France or the Philippines or Africa or Ghana, you could be a hairdresser, you could have a salon, you could be a cook and run a restaurant. I could do better. I could have my own restaurant. I don't have to work at Cheesecake Factory. Everyone knows that. But it's never made tax sense to those people. Because the first thing you do when you Google, you go, okay, if I'm going to go work and have a restaurant somewhere or do this or have my income or whatever there and I move over there, then, oh, I'm going to be double taxed. Oh, I don't want to do that. That's not worth it. But now he's wiping it out. So Democrats, you guys, if you're an expat, entrepreneur, online hustler, a consultant of some type, are you just somebody who's out here getting those international bags? You know that tax freedom would be the key to living your best life without Uncle Sam hanging over your shoulder. You know it. And he's talking to you. So it's time for expats, you guys, to really start playing the game. If you're a Democrat, you need to be pressing Kamala to say the same thing for Democrats abroad as the Trump just did for Republicans International. Yeah, you need to push your candidate. Because this could be it. This could be something that surprises you guys. Because I don't know how many are registered. I don't know how they do their numbers, whatever like that. But I know that the ones that are out here, these expat streets, these organizations, if he would have said this a month ago, this would be huge. You're lucky he what's 2 weeks ago now, but you're lucky he was a little late in announcing it. And it was even later in getting to the expat media community. And the only reason that you have been waiting to hear this episode from this is because everybody's looking at P. Diddy, everyone's wondering if Kamala's black. There's so much crap in the media that we can't get to these stories. So you're lucky that everything was slowed down because this represents a Chicago, a Los Angeles. So you guys, Kareem Jackson live on the set. Thanks for being here, Brian, you guys. I appreciate it. I want you guys, make sure you get some black coffee, support local Filipino farmers. Our comes in maybe next week. We're getting ready, you guys. It's still raining in the Philippines a little bit. There's a typhoon warning now. So we're like, why will we launch in the typhoons? We're kind of waiting for the sunshine because we have a little, we know how we do the studio. We put our little tarpaulins out front, a little banners, and we have a little kiosk and have a little cute somebody stand there with a little apron, and you can have free taste of coffee. So we're doing that this year again. You guys saw the same setup for the electric vehicles. You guys, shout out to the EVs that we had before. And this episode, you guys, if you're in America, you might be jealous. Yeah, we getting ready to be tax free. And if you guys, if that doesn't work out, if Trump does not win, then that's okay. They noticed us. The video, he's talking specifically to us. And if you're black and you're an expat, male, female, family, couple, yeah, I know you heard it because you saw O'Shea Duke Jackson. Can I plug him again? O'Shea Duke Jackson, you guys go to his page. He's got some great content. He's a brother who also left the States. He's a little younger than me, but he is also an expat living abroad. In his video, please look it up. I can't think of the name of the video, but it's a recent video he did because he kind of breaks down the numbers and things like that in his video. But you guys go visit O'Shea, like his channel, subscribe. Yeah, he's an international brother living his dream. He's a perfect example of who Trump is talking to and how Trump is bleeding over into the black community, especially men. He's a perfect example. And whether you judge or not, left or right, whatever you think, this is what's happening. So you guys, we'll see you again. It's been a holiday. Typhoon's coming. We're going to get out here early. You guys, please share this live. Send it out there. And I want to thank you for being here again. It's Kareem Jackson live on the set. Please go to KareemAntonio.com, you guys. And just, I don't know if this changed your mind or not. I'm curious in the comments what you feel. Is it too little, too late? And also, if you're a Democrat, and you're an expat, don't you wish that this was Kamala Harris who delivered this message? Tell me the truth in the comments, you guys. Thanks again. Cheers to you. I'll see you next time.
Trump has left the building. Over. We can now project the winner of the presidential race. Donald Trump wins the presidency. What started off as unlikely, impossible, is now reality.
I will fight for you with every breath in my body, and I will never, ever let you down.
We have a president who actually fulfilled the promises he made during the campaign. Securing the border to foreign policy.
He now has a record as president that's pretty damn impressive.
Breaking news out of Palm Beach,
The FBI
Florida.
has executed an unprecedented search warrant at President Donald Trump's
against the
Mar-a-Lago
former
estate.
president has both sides of the political aisle up
Is
in
a
arms.
dangerous and unstable moment in American history.
The Justice Department has just indicted former President Donald Trump.
7 years. They hated him. They targeted him. They hunted him.
This is the epitome of the abuse of the prosecutorial power to preempt political decisions.
I never thought anything like this could happen in America. The only crime that I have committed is to fearlessly defend our nation from those who seek to destroy it. The more that a broken system tells you that you're wrong, the more certain you should be that you must keep pushing ahead. They want to take away my freedom because I will never let them take away your freedom. They want to silence me because I will never let them silence you. They're not coming after me, they're coming after you, and I just happen to be standing in their way, and I will never be moving. On November 5th, 2024, justice will be done. We will take back our country, and we will make America great again. America will always rise to every challenge and overcome every danger.
Donald Trump seems to always get stronger when challenged. These types of things, I think, give him strength.
When I'm reelected, I will totally obliterate the deep state. As long as we have pride in our beliefs, courage in our convictions, and faith in our God, then we will not fail.
Philippines, baby. Black Wellness, you guys, Freedom Blend. If you guys are one of those amazing Ultimate Philippines affiliates, you guys, you want to be a brand ambassador, hit me up because Black Wellness Freedom Blend is available. It's hazelnut, it's goodness, it's beautiful, all natural, all wonderful, Philippine farmed, hand roasted, hand picked. Okay, you guys, this coffee is to die. It strains completely easy. In this strainer that I use every day here at the studio, y'all, I apologize, but I use my little strainer. I'm saving the environment. I don't waste paper, y'all. This is hand ground, hand roasted goodness. It's healthy, you guys. It strains so easy. It's so smooth. You can drink it black like it's supposed to be. That's the healthiest way for you to boost your immune system, to boost your semen, to boost all your great antioxidants. But I like a little bit of sugar. And when you use sugar, people, use raw sugar and use real cream, not brown sugar, white cancer sugar. And if you need some more like me, grab raw sugar. You know the coffee's good when it blends so easy, when it mixes all together so easy like this. That's how you know it's real. It's not synthetic, okay? Grab you some of this, you guys. Health is a big deal, and we're proud to be available in the Philippines nationwide. Some of this wellness in every single drop, y'all. This is it, available in the Philippines, you guys. You know it's good, baby. But get
get you some of this Black Wellness Blend, you guys, nationwide in the Philippines. Celebrating Black History Month, you guys. A Freedom Blend celebration now available nationwide in the Philippines. Get you some hand-picked, all-natural, organic hazelnut, baby.